November 6, 2020, King Von was murdered in Atlanta. August 18, 2022, defendants flew out to California to track down Quando Rondo in retaliation for King Von's murder. The very next motherfucking day, the shooting takes place at a gas station along Beverly Boulevard. Because you know, when you go through the airport, you know you gotta show this thing. It's called a ID with your name on it. They flew out from Chicago to LA on August 18th. August 19th, they committed the shooting. Quando Rondo cousin get killed, and they go back to Chicago the exact same day. How slow do you got to be? So we got a little bit more information in this article right here about the whole Lil Durk, arrested by the feds for Quando Rondo blicking and the attempted murder of Quando Rondo. So we finna see exactly what's going on and read this article because I heard that it got a good amount of information on it. So let's read it. Chicago rapper Lil Durk has been arrested in South Florida and charged in an alleged murder for hire plot. He's being held without bond in Broward County Jail, according to sheriff reports. The 32-year-old music artist, real name Durk Banks, is widely known for founding his hip-hop group OTF and his popular solo discography. Durk's reports arrest comes after 5 other rappers from Chicago with alleged links to OTF, Kevon, DeAndre, Keith, David, and Asa Houston, have also been arrested on federal charges. So it's 5 other people, 5 other rappers from Chicago arrested. I didn't know it was that many people. A federal investigation allegedly links Durk with a conspiracy charge regarding a murder for hire scheme targeted at Quando Rondo, who is suspected of the involvement in the murder of emerging rapper King Von in Atlanta. So this is pretty easy to put together, and I think that Lil Durk kind of knew this was gonna happen. He had to. I don't think Lil Durk is that slow. I think he did some slow shit, but I don't think he's that slow to think that he just was gonna get away with it for the rest of his life. What I don't understand is, why did y'all make it so obvious? That's the only thing I be thinking about in these situations. Like, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? But again, this is why I be saying, bro, it's something wrong with your mental if you stick to the street game. It's something wrong with you, gang. You're not going to do nothing but end up locked up, bro. That's it. If you don't get whacked first. Let's keep reading. The indictment unsealed in the U.S. District Court in Los Angeles on Thursday. So the indictment was been made. They just had it sealed up. States that 2 years after King Von's murder outside a hookah lounge, the 5 OTF members offered out money and music opportunities in exchange for Bowen's murder and retaliation. So what it sounds like is the same thing that King Von did for Duck. It sounds like King Von, what they saying that King Von offered money, $100,000, and he offered to get signed to OTF or signed to whatever King Von had at the time. It sounds like Durk did the same thing. That's what they saying. I wouldn't be surprised, and honestly, dead honest truth, bro. If the feds come get you, bro, they got you, gang. And I don't know. We just gonna keep reading. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. The rapper is allegedly linked to murder for hire. Those named in the indictment face charges including conspiracy to commit murder for hire, committing murder for hire resulting in death, as well as the use of, carry, and discharge of firearms and a machine gun in furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death. The paperwork also alleged that a credit card was used to fly the defendants out in 2002 to search for Bowen in LA. So what does that mean? Let's look at this right here, a timeline of events. So November 6, 2020, King Von was murdered in Atlanta. I didn't even realize that the Quando Rondo blicking happened 2 years later. I thought that was like right after. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. Cashkick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said cashkick.com is free to use, so they will never ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone,
Play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you. Skate.
So maybe I think Lil Durk was like, I don't know how Lil Durk figured out that Quando was in LA, but it says August 18, 2022, defendants flew out to California to track down Quando Rondo in retaliation for King Von's murder. On August 19th, the very next motherfucking day, the shooting takes place at a gas station along Beverly Boulevard. Bowen's cousin is fatally wounded. Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay and Houston are flown back to Chicago. So, they got on record. Because you know, when you go through the airport, you know you gotta show this thing. It's called a ID with your name on it that identifies who you are. The fuck? Y'all slow? So you know you gotta go to the airport and show your ID, identification card. So these people flew out to LA. Somehow, someway they figured out that Quando Rondo was in LA. They flew out from Chicago to LA on August 18th. August 19th, they committed the shooting. Quando Rondo cousin get killed. And they go back to Chicago the exact same day. How slow do you got to be? Somebody, how fucking slow do you gotta be, gang? How slow do you gotta be? A smart person, this is just me. Listen, I'm not no professional hitman by any means of the imagination. But what I have done, I have played GTA, I played Hitman, I played 007, and I've seen a lot of motherfucking movies. The smart thing to do off the top of my head, hey, let's drive. That way there's no proof that we're in LA at the same time that this murder happens. This is a murder. This, y'all ain't stealing credit cards and Twinkies. This is a body. October 24th, 2024, indictment charging Kevon, DeAndre, Keith, David, and Asa is unsealed. Hours later, Durk was arrested in South Florida. So he was actually out here in Miami with me. Prosecutors added that Grant then flew from Miami to LA to provide co-conspirators with guns before renting a white BMW sedan and a white Infiniti, which were used to follow Bowman and his family. What? So, and how did they get this? Okay, I can put all this shit together like this right here because I'm not slow. Boom, look. Prosecutors add that Grant then flew from Miami to LA to provide co-conspirators with guns before renting a white BMW and a white. So whoever, I don't know who Grant is. Whoever last name is Grant, but I'm assuming that's one of the Durk's affiliates, right? So Durk probably had him or he on his own wheel. I ain't gonna say Durk involved, but it looked like it. Flew from Miami to LA. So what happens when you go through the airport? You can actually bring your gun with you in the airport. Like I do it every time I fly, no matter where I'm going, unless it's New York. Even in New York though, like I ain't never been to New York, but when I fly in America, I bring my firearm with me, my legal gun. They don't check the serial number. They don't see if the gun is stolen. They don't see if the gun got bodies on it. They don't care about none of that. They don't have time for that because the airport is not the police. The airport only thing they do is they're going to make sure that you have it locked in the case, you have it unloaded, and you got your bullets in a separate container, right? Other than that, you can legally fly through the United States with your gun. Now, every state got their own laws. So you might be able to fly to Texas and you can put your gun on your waist. You can do how you want to do. You might fly to California and you got to keep your gun in your Airbnb. You know what I mean? You might fly to Florida and they got the laws where you can have you want to do it in a car, on you, whatever, right? So that's up to the police. But as far as flying, because guns are legal. You know what I'm saying? I can go to California and go to the gun range with my gun. It's legal, right? So what it sounded like what happened was, I say all that to say, it sounded like he went from Miami to LA. Miami is a place where you can get guns easy, right? He flew to LA with the guns, And then he probably flew back with no guns. I don't know how he didn't think that the federal government was going to put two and two together. Whatever. A shooting then took place at a gas station along Beverly Boulevard, which left Bowen's cousin fatally injured. An unnamed co-conspirator then paid for the defendants to be flown back to Chicago. Durk is awaiting transfer to custody to U.S. Marshals, signaling that federal authorities are taking over the case. He is also involved in a separate lawsuit on behalf of FBG Duck's family following the rapper's fatal shooting outside a Gold Coast store. The father of 7 grew up, okay, that's whatever. He is best known for featuring on Drake. He is also known for Pooh Shiesty. Durk is meant to be released his 9th album, Deep Thoughts, in November. Well, this is what I got to say about this whole situation, gang. This is what I got to say about the whole situation. Like, it's on some shit where it's like, what did you think what did you think was gonna happen? And it's like, it's not even like y'all didn't even fucking try to like be slick. Y'all didn't even think about this. Y'all had 2 years to come up with a plan to get y'all get back, to go slide for bond, and this is what you came up with? Y'all could have took a train. Y'all could have got a fake ID. Y'all could have faked y'all identity. Y'all could have had an unknown person rent the cars for y'all. Y'all could have used a stolen credit card. Y'all could have done so much other shit. Y'all could have drove to Cali instead of flying there on a plane. Y'all could have took a private jet. Y'all could have took a fucking boat. Y'all could have did so much other shit, bro. The only thing y'all had enough sense to do was put a mask on as y'all was blicking folks down. Then y'all didn't even have enough balls to get close up on them. Y'all didn't even get who y'all was aiming at. So you did all this. Y'all finna go to jail, federal prison, and face the death penalty or life in prison in the feds. And y'all didn't even get who y'all wanted to get? When are people, this is my question, folks. When is people gonna understand, like, don't get me wrong, bro. I grew up in Chicago just like Durk. You feel me? Like, Durk hood not too far from where I grew up, gang. Old Block is 10 minutes away from where I grew up. I'm in the same fucking area. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I did a lot of the same shit. I trapped too, nigga. I robbed people too. I had guns on me too. You feel me? I was around people I got shot at too. I'm from them. One thing I learned though, gang, is that any involvement with the street life, with the street gang, is going to lead to death or jail. So my whole thing is, okay, if I'm Lil Durk, I just lost Vaughn. Then I lost my brother. I got all this money. I'm from the streets. I grew up in the streets. This is what I know. Okay. But I'm rich as hell, though. And that nigga got like 11 kids. So if you think I'm finna go catch me a body and go to federal prison for the rest of my life, and my kids then go have to grow up without their daddy like he did, Durk grew up without his dad because his dad got caught with like 80 bricks in Chicago, and he just got out of jail not too long ago. So now his kids got to grow up through the same shit. This man had millions of dollars. I can only imagine what he did the day before he got arrested. He probably got on a jet. He probably had $1 million in jewelry on. He got 10, 20, 50, $100 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? He got a wife. He got a girl. He got kids. He got people on his payroll. He got a label. This man is living the dream, literally, gang. If you think I'm finna have $100 million and I'm finna go fuck that up because my homie decided to get out and punch on this man and folks' homie killed my homie. If you think I'm finna throw all these millions away to go get back and then what? My homie still dead. Ain't my homie still dead? Did King Von come back today? Did King Von come back alive because that body got caught? Hell no, folks. So what good came out of it? You felt a little bit better about what the people were saying on the internet now? You felt a little bit better about yourself because I ain't just let my homie die and I ain't do nothing. I did something. I slid for my homie. You feel a little bit better for a little minute, and then guess what gonna happen, gang? Listen, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit, gang. I watched my homie catch a body. Not watched him, but he came back to the hood. He came back to the hood and to the crib that I was at days later and told me that he caught the body and to get revenge on my other homie that got killed, bro. I looked him in his face when he told me. I said, you get him? He said, yeah. I got him. I said, how you feel? He said, I don't know. I said, damn. He was quiet. Then he said, the exact same words, bro. He said, that shit don't bring folks back, though. But it made me feel a little better at the time. We looked at each other just like this. We was smoking. He passed me the blunt, got up, walked outside. So it's like, you just threw away your whole life, all these millions, all this money, everything you had going on. You just threw it all away because you didn't want to feel like you got played in the streets. Shit don't be worth it, gang. That's why y'all can say what y'all want to be saying in the comments. I don't give a floopty. You get what I'm saying? I don't give no damn about none of that, boy. All these people be saying all this shit, gang, because people want to see you crash out. This is the biggest story today, bro. This is the biggest piece of story out that came out today. People want to see you crash. They want to see a story like that. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to watch a movie like a show like Power and nobody get killed? Who wants to watch a movie like Bad Boy and nobody dies? Who wants to watch that? You feel what I'm saying? We gotta watch. Niggas want to watch something where something bad happens. That's how they get a thrill out of this shit. So the fact that you fed into that, bro, with all you got going for yourself, bro, it was not worth it, bro. And you didn't even catch the person that y'all was trying to catch, gang. So if you watching this video, if you watch this channel, bro, and you don't learn nothing, I don't know what the fuck you doing. Because I'm going to tell you a few things that you can learn. Number one, stop hanging around niggas who don't do nothing but be in the streets, bro. Because that's all they going to have for you. That's the only advice they going to have for you. I bet you if Durk had 100 businessmen, 100 billionaires around him, they would have all told him, boy, don't get nobody whack. You silly as hell. Come over here. Do this. It's not worth it. Get you these billions and live a good life. He already gone. I get it. You hurt. But he's gone. He ain't coming back. Move on with your life. Get these billions. Instead, though, he was around a bunch of goofy, silly-ass street niggas who don't know how to do nothing but this right here. They don't know how to do nothing but this right here. They aim ain't even right because y'all ain't even get who y'all wanted to get. Y'all don't even know how to kill people right because y'all motherfuckers took a flight to L.A., caught a body, and then went back to Chicago the same day. How slow do you gotta be? At the very least, you could have stayed there a few days. You could have stayed there a few more days, dude, and made it a little bit less obvious that you just did this. You could have you rented a car? What the fuck? You could have went to a LA hood and paid a crackhead $100 to steal you a car. That's less evidence, right? That's just like the Fulio situation. You niggas gonna drive your mama car 3 hours away to go catch a bot. Are y'all? I can't even ask if y'all slow because the answer is yes. I don't even know what to say for real. I don't have nothing else to say, gang. Like, fool, do y'all think Durk getting out? Because I don't. I don't. Even if Durk didn't have nothing to do with it, everybody around him, everybody that caught that body is related to him. So regardless, and he got on video, on songs, and dissed the nigga and pretty much admitted to it right after. And niggas can say all they want to. Oh, you can't use my songs as evidence. Okay. They can play them songs in front of that motherfucking jury. And that jury can be like, oh, that nigga died August 19th. He was out there that day. And then right after that, he dropped a song called Aha. And you can say whatever you want. I got your folks here. Aha. 1, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Yeah, he did it. Guilty. That's the rest of your life right there. Ain't nothing you could do. Gang, get y'all some money, folks. Get y'all some money. Stay out the way. Stay out the hood. Stay around hood niggas. Stay from around street niggas that don't know how to do nothing but rob and kill. Because they goofies. They just want to brag. They gonna go down regardless. They just need somebody to go down with them so they don't feel too stupid by themselves sitting in jail. At least I got somebody else in jail with me and they got locked up with me and we going through this together, so I feel a little bit better. That's how they think, folks.